what I was saying about information. To my people in TV land, if you are an American African or a richly melanated man or woman or child, you don't have the luxury nor the time to waste in front of a TV watching sports, watching Scandal, watching The Real Bitches of Mars, watching all these dumbass shows that give you no absolute power information. No declaration to free yourself from the shit we've been in for the past 178 years. You don't have the time or the luxury. I don't give a fuck how good your job is. This is the thing. Ants, bees, any species of insects that work as a community will always be successful and will never get wiped out, or what I call exterminated, or much less genocide, because they work as a community. The anthill only shows you the tip of the iceberg of what type of action is going on below. The anthill. Underneath that anthill, there's a whole lot more. The bigger the anthill, the bigger the city is underneath, because that is dirt that they brought from the ground and put on top of the surface. One, to keep that anthill from getting flooded. Two, because it makes sense as far as defense. It's a bottleneck. Where do you think the Spartan women learned their technique from? Watching insects. Martial arts came from animals. Everything came from nature, believe it or not. That's why your law is the law of nature. And people are still writing bullshit to screw with the law of nature. But what I'm trying to tell you about the anthill, termites, any community, bees, they always have that bottleneck opening so that they can easily defend their gates. Our communities are not like that. Our schools are not like that. Our thought process is not like that. Like a lot of people in the series Hidden Colors, 1, 2, and 3, Tariq Nasheed, he got his man on with that one as the producer. I'm telling you, I need to watch that. That is something that's going to wake you up. Reading Neely Fuller's book, 1 and 2, that's going to wake you up. Listening to Sharice Ali, that's going to wake you up. Dr. Francis Weldon, that's going to wake you up. But you're not getting into the information. You out here so busy watching these women with these pearls, these weaves, these niggas with these tattoos and these gold teeth in their mouth. They're not getting you nowhere. And then you want to go to a church that just makes you feel good. Listen to me now. Feel good. You just busting a motherfucking emotional nut. That's it. Nothing's happening. After that church, you don't talk to nobody in the congregation. Nobody shares emails and phone numbers. Nobody gets together to try to make something concrete to save a dollar. Nobody makes a community or network. We have the biggest churches out of all the United States. And yet still, we don't work together like the Asians, the Japanese, the Chinese. I hate it when I do that. I'm sorry. I've been saying Asians and I'll name them all. We don't work together like they do. The Turks, the Arabs, they all come together, they work together. Because they know if we keep the money, them niggas don't get money. That's what they do. And when you try to do something as a solo businessman, solo businesswoman, you say, oh, fuck these niggas, I'm finna get paid, I'm finna go and do this. Now you caught out there by yourself. Now you caught out there by yourself. Now the pot to piss in, now the women throw it out. Because you don't have enough power and buying power. You don't have a community behind you that's gonna support you. The average African-American woman, or American African man or woman that opens a store in the hood, guess what? You can have fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, you can have good tennis shoes that don't cost much, jeans, tops, things that are nice and clean, nice to wear, but the social gathering of people around you in that community or that neighborhood don't want it because it ain't hood enough. It don't make them look tough. It don't make them look like a nigga. Because they believe, these social blacks believe that if I spend a lot on it, then it's good shit. Even though a pair of Pro-Keds and Jordans wear down at the same amount of time. A pair of Pro-Keds and Jordans wear down at the same amount of time. Matter of fact, I will tell you that if you look at the tennis shoes that have the sole stitched to the canvas, they're gonna last longer than the shoes that are glued to your feet. You know, the ones when you put in the washing machine and throw them in the dryer and then you come out with 3 portions of the shoe? It's glued. They don't stitch them shoes together because they gotta keep it with the demand of Negroes and niggas buying Jordans. But like I said, American African man or businesswoman who opens up a good, balanced business in the hood. She ain't selling hair and nails because the only reason why you selling hair and nails because that's what niggas want. They want this false appearance. I want to be white and just make me white. Give me bleaching cream. I'm so disgusted with myself. You fucking fucked up, man. That's why you look at yourself ugly, because you're not proud of yourself. And these niggas too, they so scared with their homosexual ass, they gotta tat everything up. Oh nigga, you know, I got tattoos, but all my tattoos came from an accomplishment in my life. I don't have no pictures of no white man off no money on my body. I don't have a fucking picture of Leonidas from 300 on my chest. Yes, there's a nigga like that exists. I had to look at him. I'm like, welcome, you 26 and you got a picture of a white man on your chest? Gay. Gay, 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 gay. But anyway, when you have people that are stay on target, when you have people that's living in a hood environment, they are not capable of getting information. And they think just because they have a $600 phone in their hand, there's no information on Facebook. The only thing on Facebook is being passed around is a bunch of fucking emotions. That's it. A bunch of emotions are being passed around. And if you got the wrong set of Facebook fucking friends, like I told you, you're never going to get anywhere according to what type of friends you got, whether real or digital. If you got a bad group of Facebook friends, like put it this way, men and women, if you choose a Facebook picture just because a nigga on here all tatted up doing like this, bitch, he's not going to be able to tell you shit. Niggas. I have to address it to the proper time, I'm sorry. Niggas, if you picking Facebook pictures, because the only thing the bitch can do is look over her right shoulder while taking a picture of her ass on the mirror, or she got her titties showing, talking about, if you can find out where I'm living, you can put your dick in me whenever you feel like it. You're not gonna learn shit from that chick, man. You're not gonna learn shit from that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking on Facebook and you're clicking on aquaponics, hydroponics, weapons manufacturing, weapons composition, higher intelligent knowledge, stolen legacy, Egyptian, Africa, gold and diamonds. I mean, think about what is going on in the stock market, how our money is made, how does food get to the United States? How do you get food? A lot of y'all wear about 4 households of groceries on your body. Think about this. Tell me, I'm trying to eat, nigga, I'm trying to eat. I hear these niggas trying to eat, but you got on a pair of $200 to $300 shoes. That's some groceries for somebody's house. You got on a pair of $100 to $300 pair of jeans. That's groceries for somebody's house. You got an $80 to $90 shirt on. That's groceries for somebody's house. You got $2,000 worth of jewelry on your neck and your arms and your wrists. That's groceries for somebody's house. You got a motherfucking baseball cap that costs $40 because the team won the championship. That's groceries inside your house. You got $700 to $1,200 worth of tattoos. That's groceries inside your house. But you don't have a fucking car and you live with your mom or your girl. What the fuck do you not see wrong with you? What part of this equation, and if you have to rewind it, what part of this equation do you not see that you're fucking up? You're worth $8 grand, non-liquid, which means you can't resell none of the shit you got on yourself for the same equivalent of price. Non-liquid. When I say non-liquid, the transfer of currency and commerce is the same as water. I give you a gallon of water. What you wearing on your body is like walking around with a gallon of water. Now when niggas get thirsty, you can only give them 3/4 of, or half a gallon, or a pint of water. Because of what you economically, inefficiently paid your hard-earned dollars for. $1,200 to $2,000 worth of tattoos. $200 to $300 worth of tennis shoes. Clothing that costs over $400 fucking dollars. And you don't talk on stage, you don't have no album, you ain't in movies, you're not a villain in a fucking major film. What the fuck is wrong with you? And if anybody wants that shit, they can take it off. Most of the guys you see in that body composition don't have a body composition. They're easily taken down. I used to tell motherfuckers all the time, I said, Kimbo Slice, you're gonna really see what Kimbo Slice is at. What happens when he has to fight guys that train to fight? You found out that Kimbo Slice was nothing but a nigga. I bet I have, and I will continue. Kimbo Slice knows me, nigga. And he knows what his problem was. He's scared of kickers, he's scared of strikers, he's scared of guys that can go on the ground, and Kimbo cannot go in the deep water. He just can't do it. He know he can't do it. But he's just there to make the rest of us heavyweight fighters look bad. The peer group underneath me as heavyweight black fighters fucking suck. They fucking suck. There's nothing to be proud of. Because they don't put in the work, they don't put in the time, they don't put in the moral ethics of learning the body, the mathematics of dealing with the body, how to hurt the body, how to heal the body, how to resist the body, how to go against gravity, prepare gravity, use gravity on your advantage. They don't do the homework, man. They don't see what their advantageous attributes that they were blessed by with their mom and father and their physical anatomy. They don't see that. But all I'm simply saying, man, we got to make good decisions. We got to make good decisions. Ladies, $400 purses, $200 shoes, $500 hairpins. You also got $1,500 to $1,200 worth of fucking tattoos on you. And you eat processed food. And you wonder why your pussy stank. It is easy. Why your pussy stank. Why you don't enjoy sex. Why it's hard for you to get an orgasm. Because your vagina or your uterus is not programmed to process processed foods. You wonder why you're trying everything. Letting the chick lick your pussy. Letting the bitch put her hand in your ass. Using rubber dildos and vibrators, and you still ain't find your climax and max in sex. It's because you don't eat raw. Fruits and vegetables, man. You don't eat raw. Number one lesson people need to learn. We still got milk in our house. Now I'm saying, you gotta choose the right milk. Milk is made for a cow's baby. So unless you want to look like a cow baby, you can continue drinking cow milk. Or you can choose to do an alternative. Now soy milk, soy was not made for the human body. Soy was made for paint, glue, markers, adhesives. Soy had nothing to do with the human body. So all y'all drinking silk and soy milk, you are fucking yourself up. You're gonna be a cancer patient pretty soon. Or what you can do is you can take and process coconut milk. You can't go wrong with coconut milk, man. If you talk about making a child grow healthy and strong, feed that baby coconut milk, man. Take a coconut, shave that motherfucker, chop it up, get them about 6 to 8 ounces with their meal. You know, if you're really good, make a big batch of it. Get about 10 to 12 ounces. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tedious, but guess what? Your kids are gonna be healthy. Guess what? What you feed them at the table, you pay less in medical bills. You gotta have insurance anyway. You ever thought about why it came to the point where they wanted people to have mandatory insurance? You ever thought about that? Why is it so important for you to have mandatory insurance? So you get treated? So what if you live the type of lifestyle where you don't need to get treated? It's like, that's impossible. No, it's not. One, you get pneumonia or cold. That pneumonia or cold needs to run its course. You have to go to the fucking hospital. You're gonna feel bad for 2 or 3 days. What you need to do, drink fluids, eat raw fruits and vegetables, call it a day. Believe it or not, that pneumonia will ride. That motherfucking, that cold, that flu, that temperature will ride. You just gotta put the right fuel in your body. Your body is heating up because it's trying to expel diseases and germs. It's trying to immunize your body. It's trying to bring up the immune function. Think about why they call white blood cells white blood cells. Do you think they're white blood cells because they're on a microscope looking white? No, it's just like everything else. They try to make you think that everything that's good is white. Everything good is white. Or everything powerful is white. Like your speedometer sign. The speed limit is on a white sign with black letters. But information is on a green sign with white letters. You understand what I'm saying? White paper. Of course, that's a given. You're gonna need white paper, but black ink is the most important because that can allow you to read. But great white sharks. And they're gray. They're not white. So think about a lot of the spell rumors. Like yellow lines versus white lines. White lines on the road. We're in a world that promotes whiteness. Whiteness like it's pure. But most of the people in the Catholic religion wear what? Black. It is what it is, man. Call it a history, call it a mystery. All I'm simply saying is you gotta start thinking. You need to start receiving information. And you need to start doing more things with your time. You only got a little bit of time on this planet, man. Just a little bit of time on this planet. Start thinking about where do you put your money? Where do you put your time? Where do you put your thought process? Where do you put your energies into? You need to get rid of some of your friends on social media. The people that keep forwarding you twerks, or keep forwarding you motherfuckers get punched, or keep forwarding you motherfuckers showing their dick and ass, delete that, friend. If you really want to clean your life up, you got to start with you first, and then move out using the God equation. You got to start with you first, and then move from the center all the way to the outer perimeter of your circumference. And that's where you start, where you end. The people that are closest to you are the ones that will do you the most harm. People, you don't have no 6,000 or 3,000 friends on Facebook. You got a bunch of people that likes looking at sexually charged pictures. You are running your own porn site. There's nothing important about you. You're not dropping a video about knowledge or message to the people, you're running a fucking porn site. Might be a part 3, I don't know.